As you can see behind me, we have our Yukon Gold. I'll show you those in just a second. So we're down here in the Omega Garden today, and we're planting our favorite potato, the Yukon Gold. We figured we'd take you along with us. But first, we're going to talk a little bit about how we set all this up in the first place. Okay, so we have 25 pounds of Yukon Gold potatoes. As you can see, we paid like 12 bucks for this 25 pounds. This is an awesome bag of potatoes. We go to Virginia every year and get our potatoes at B&B Produce. We love that place. You'll hear us brag about it all the time. Normally they'd be a little more developed than this, but we're late on putting them out. And we just got these last week. So we let them get just a little bit of what we call a button on the potato, which is a small eye. And we're going to go ahead and bring them out here. We're not that late, but we should have done had our taters in the ground. So we're going to go ahead and get it started. You guys hang with us. We'll show you how we do it. So what we do is when we get these, we'll let them sit in the seed room, or that's a seed station under the table in dark. We'll roll the bag up and we'll leave them just like that right there. So somewhere for about a week or two, and they'll start developing eyes. The eyes will get bigger, and then we'll bring them out here. We'll place them down where we want them at. I do got them a little close, but as you can see, I have about 10 more pounds to put out. And we're not going to run drip tape on our taters. We never put drip tape on our taters. We hand water them once in a while, but they just don't require a lot of the food. Now, I can add a cutoff valve. Each one has one anyway for the drip tape going under the ground, and just cut it off so the taters don't get any water. But since this is a new garden spot, I'm not sure if I want a permanent drip line right here or not, so I'm just not going to add one, and we'll do our taters by hand. Okay, so we're going to plant eyes up, of course. We're not going to do a row because we're not doing drip tape, and we really don't need a row. All we're going to do is pull back some of these awesome wood chips right here, and then we're just going to make a hole for our potato. I like to go about 3 times more round than what the potato is to give it room to get established, so it can push the soil away itself once it gets a little stronger. So we make a pretty big hole for our taters. That's all I'm going to do. Pull this thing back, put my tater right there with the eyes up. Try not to break the eyes off the tater. See, there's your eye. It's not as deep as you think it is. That's what we call our button. Now, all we're going to do is just lightly cover that up, and then we're going to add our chips back. And our chips are so light that those greens have no problem pushing through the chips. And that's it, guys. We're going to go and try to straighten that row up as we go, but we got a lot of taters to do. Now, we would like to thank each and every person for all the support at MB's Homestead store, especially our garden seed. We've had so many great reports. Everybody's saying their stuff's coming up this spring. Everything's doing great, and we sure do appreciate all the feedback. So for everyone that wants some premium garden seed that came right here at MB Heritage Farms Garden, you guys head over to yougrowfood.com and check us out at MB's Homestead store. We already have tons of heirloom seed over there, and we're getting ready to add a lot more for this spring. We put a lot of seed in those little packets, so you definitely get a lot more seed for what you pay. So y'all go check us out, because supply is limited. And again, thank you guys from the bottom of our heart. Now, we sure hope y'all enjoyed this tater video, and if you did, and you got something out of it, and you want a little bit more, I'll go ahead and pop 2 more up for you right here, and we hope you enjoy those too. Again, thank you guys very much for watching, and as always, we'll do our best to see you on the next one.